What is up, everyone? My name is Stephen Foster. Today we're back in the studio. If you guys have been following along with the daily vlog, we just got back from San Diego. We had such a blast over there. Hopefully you guys check out those videos. But as I was in San Diego, coming back up here to the Pacific Northwest, there was one video I knew I wanted to make as soon as I got back here. And that was talking about this, the Peak Design Field Pouch V2, because this is a part of something I've been trying to do, kind of goes along with daily vlogging and just making more content, being a creator, making things and not just putting something out every month or so, or just, firing off a shot on Instagram here and there. I really want to be creating every single day. And as I've looked to try to do that better, as I look to try to be consistent, even more consistent, and find the most quality in the most consistency, paring down my kit has become sort of my secret weapon, or at least the thing that's empowering me to create consistently with quality. Okay, now if you guys saw my bag odyssey video, you know that the two bags that I've kind of settled on and have been using now for the last couple of years have been the Peak Design 20-liter everyday backpack and the Peak Design 40 or 45 liter. I've seen it has so many different configuration modes. I think it's just the 40-liter Peak Design travel backpack. I think it's actually right over there. And that bag is fantastic for longer trips when we're gonna be gone for about a week or even longer. But this last trip that we had going down to San Diego was 3 nights. And I thought, you know what, can I do this with maybe like one check bag for all the wedding stuff that we had to have, a garment bag for the suit. But as far as my vlogging kit, as far as the stuff that I need to create content and put stuff out here on YouTube, can I condense that all into the 20-liter? And so one of the things that I wanted to do with that was move from the tech pouch, the Peak Design tech pouch, into the field pouch. So we're gonna take a look at both of these, and then I'm gonna dive a little bit deeper into the field pouch, kind of show you how it works with my setup, which is the Canon R5, and all my L-series glass and all that other fun stuff. Diving right in. The Peak Design tech pouch has been my go-to now for, I think, 3 years whenever I got that Peak travel backpack. This thing is awesome. I love the zippers. I love all the exterior hardware. You can fit a ton of junk in here. I love this origami sort of build. You can really get a lot of stuff in here. You can just pack this thing full and compress it down. It does kind of have more of this like ovally, sort of more like bulbous shape. Bulbasaur, there you go. And in here I have a few things. So I have like an Anker 5-port USB-A charging brick that I can plug into the wall, and that's come in handy a lot. I have this like little dongle thing here for my iPad and my Mac to do SD cards, micro SD cards, but this doesn't actually do CF cards, so for the R5, not as big of a deal. I also have some like SD cards and stuff here in this center pocket, and a battery along with a couple USB-A to Lightning and Apple Watch charger stuff. And look at that, I got this micro USB thing hanging out here. And this is all good and fine when I'm traveling and on the road, like I said, for more than 3 nights, especially. I probably want to bring this. This is sort of like I know I can go weeks on end and charge everything I would need to charge, but it's big. Putting this in the 20-liter everyday backpack, the way that I have my backpack configured, I'd probably just do a whole video on this, but to show you guys real quick, right now I just have it broken out into 2 sections. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah. Right now I have it broken out into 2 sections. Usually the R5, which is what I'm filming on right now, goes in here with a lens already on it. Probably the 15 to 35, unless I'm going out specifically to do something like with the 70-200 or the 24 to 70. Most of the time it's the 15 to 35. That's what I took on this trip. It was the only lens I took on this trip, and I'm so glad I did because it worked for everything that we needed to do. Up top here is kind of where I would throw this. Now, as soon as I pull the R5 out of here though, and say bracket it onto the capture clip up top, all of a sudden all that weight that's down here with the camera is gone. And with something like this, that kind of makes this bag really top heavy and actually feels really weird to carry around like that. So I wanted to move to something smaller. So let's just put this aside for right now. Put the tech pouch aside for right now. Focus on this. Now the Peak Design Field Pouch V2 is a lot slimmer, and even the first edition of it was a lot slimmer than the Tech Pouch. So if you're looking for the smallest kit possible, that is the difference. And it doesn't look like a lot, but it really is. Like, I want to say this is like 1 liter or 1.5 liters, and I think this is about 2.5 liters, somewhere around there, almost 3 liters. So it is almost twice the volume that you have here. Now I know with this roll top, Peak Design I think advertises that this can expand up to like 3 liters, but I'm not going to use it like that. This is more of an internal organizer for me for my tech gear. I'm basically using it to supplement this, or maybe even potentially replace this. We'll see how that goes. Talking about the pouch right on the outside, it's got this really durable material that Peak Design is known for. Very subtle branding on this black version of it. When I was looking at the Peak marketing material, I didn't realize how this roll top worked. It's just Velcro, that's all it is. I'm not a huge fan of Velcro, but it's a quality Velcro, I guess, where it holds really well. These little sections at top that I guess have the teeth that bite into this lower section here, which is the soft side of the Velcro. It's nice, it feels quality. There's like even a little guard right here that I think I can show you guys. Yeah, that I think helps weather seal it. So if you roll this down tight, chances of like water getting in there if you're in like a rainstorm or something is probably gonna be really tough. On the sides, you have these 2 capture components. I don't think I'm gonna ever use those, but I guess they're nice to have if you wanted to put a capture clip on. There are these anchor points on the top. It does come with a strap, so if you wanted to carry this and maybe get like a Peak Design capture clip like what I have on the 20 liter, you can do that. Maybe then attach a lens or a smaller body camera to this. Like I said, it's not something I'm gonna use. On the back here, you do have a belt pass through, so you can actually use this like a field pack. Like, I know, like a field pouch. Kind of like an old sort of like World War II. I'm sure maybe even the military uses that today, but I was just watching some World War II movies on the plane, and field pouches, you see them, you know, people, generals and captains and even infantrymen just have these things on their belts with like ammunition or medical supplies, things like that. But for our purposes, it's a different kind of shooting. So opening this up again, you can see this is a really deep pouch. It sits actually really high in profile once you unroll this. If I kind of collapse it down, it is a really narrow profile, like I said, comparing it to the Tech Pouch. As soon as you open this up, you get access to this cavity. Now, this is something where I prefer the Tech Pouch. I like the zipper and just how shallow it is and how easy it is to sort of see and get at everything in there. I think one of the drawbacks of this and using this pouch as an internal organizer is you're not gonna open it up from within the bag and then shuffle around into there. It's just kind of too deep to do that, which ended up being fine for me, but that is something to kind of be prepared for, is like you are gonna be pulling this out of the bag, opening up this Velcro section here, and then diving around in here, whereas like with the zippers, that's kind of makes it possible to leave it in the bag, unzip real quick, maybe reach in, grab something. But like I said, not that big of a deal for me. Now, as far as the contents go of what I was able to get in here, so you guys can sort of see that, I'll try to show you guys right there, show you guys what I was able to get inside of this bag. First off, I brought an 18 watt, I believe it's an 18 watt USB-C to AC adapter, along with a lightning cable and a USB-C cable, so this can fast charge my phone. But this is actually the only, like, instead of having that 5-brick prong thing, this is the only setup I brought for my phone. And then what's nice is instead of having to worry about carrying an extra battery around, I kind of just used my laptop or the iPad, depending on what I traveled with. I traveled with the laptop, the MacBook Pro, on this most recent trip. And what's great about that is I can basically use the laptop then as an external battery if I need to, because this has USB-C, this has lightning, I can charge the phone right off of it. If I want to go into the wall, I can do that very easily as well. And so that is the first sort of combo thing in there. The second is a 61 watt USB-C power brick, along with the 2-meter cable that just comes with that MacBook Pro laptop that I use. And this is great because I can actually use this in conjunction with this if I wanted to, say, plug it into a hard to reach outlet to charge the tablet. Again, I didn't take the iPad on this, but that's kind of a nice thing to have. I can also use this is really huge, to the R5. So if for some reason I drained both batteries throughout the day, which did happen on this trip, I could plug in the R5 using this, charge up the R5, and then with the Canon battery charger, charge up the other battery as well. So that actually came in handy, really versatile, just having a couple USB-C things. I can't wait till everything's USB-C. It's pretty much almost there, but what I did with that is in this cavity, I pretty much used these pockets on the top here to store the smaller brick and the smaller lightning to USB-C cable. In the center cavity, just tossed in one of these bricks along with the 2-meter USB-C to USB-C cable. And then on the back side here, in this little pouch that's in here, which is kind of I thought this might be removable. I don't even know if you guys can see in there. I thought this might be removable, but it's not. It's just a little extra zipper pouch inside of here. This is just where I put another USB-C to USB-C, but this has the SS marking on it, which I think means it's 3.1. But it's just supposed to, I think it's supposed to stand for super speed or something. The USB-C marketing world needs some help, but that connects then my laptop to this, which is just a pro grade CF Express Type B and SD UHS 2 card reader, so I can get both of the cards off of the R5 into my laptop really easy, and you know, offload all that content from the cards. And so that was it. I ended up being able to do this entire trip, not bringing any of this crazy stuff, all the batteries and the dongles, and I don't even, like, with this thing shut, I don't even know everything that is in here. But I know that I did not need it on a 3-night trip. To create content. I was creating videos every single day that I was down there in San Diego, just using this really small setup with the pro grade card reader, laptop charger, 18-watt phone charger, plus charge the Canon camera. I think you can actually even plug the camera into the 61-watt and it'll just pull down the wattage to I think the available wattage that the R5 needs in order to charge max is like 30 watts. So, you know, that's really helpful to have too. But that was it. I'm actually really surprised, really impressed. I think I'm gonna get a lot of mileage here in the coming months and hopefully years out of this Field Pouch V2. I might throw it through the belt loop. I don't usually like wear a belt, like I'm in shorts today. So I don't see myself using this until maybe winter in that capacity, but let me know down in the comments below what you think about this little Field Pouch, or if you have an internal organizer, something that you throw in your camera bag in your light carry, everyday carry camera bag. I know I've seen companies out there that have like their own little battery folios and SD card or CF Express card folios. And I kind of just wanted to compress that all into this, charging folios, all that stuff. Sort of like what the Tech Pouch did, where I could get all my cards in here plus charging stuff. But this really does meet all my needs, at least for the short trips. The 3-nighters and under, this is totally doable. It may, I think it may be able to pull off some longer trips, depending on how I move my kit around. But yeah, all in all, great little organizer, and yeah, just great little tool to like slim down your kit and make the most of limited space, not kill your back, do all that other stuff. So leave a comment down below if you have a particular setup or system, or if you've made a video or something about your internal organization for your kit. I'm really interested in seeing just the nuts and bolts of how people build a kit out, go out and travel for a few days, because travel is back. It's happening. Oh man, that airport was packed. All the airports, Denver, Sacramento, San Diego, Spokane, every airport we hit was just wall to wall people. It was, it's wild. It's good to see. It's cool to see. We're getting back to the good stuff, so that's awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Stephen Foster. Please be kind both in life and in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel if you are not already. I am honored by all of you who are subbed to this channel. You guys are You guys are the best, and I'm gonna find a way to do something to say thank you to y'all. So if you're not a part of the best, go join up, hit the subscribe button below. Like this video to spread good vibes across the internet. The daily vlog is real, man. We are still doing videos. I'm hoping to do at least 2 of these kind of more in-studio videos talking about some of the tech, the gear, and just some of my insights around creativity and creating here on both YouTube, and also just put out that video about Twitter, Instagram. I'm gonna try TikTok soon. Woo, that's gonna be wild. So join up, like this video, spread good vibes across the internet, and we will do it again soon. How should I do this outro?